Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today we are going to talk about Figma tutorial, Figma UI design, or how to get started with designing apps and website. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. Figma is a user-friendly design and collaboration tool accessible from any device with an internet connection. So it is favored for its real-time teamwork capabilities, enabling multiple users to design and edit projects together, making changes instantly visible to all. Figma works on both Mac and Windows computers and in web browsers, making it versatile for various team setups, and it also offers design and prototyping tools, version history, tracking, commenting for feedback, and libraries for consistent design elements. So Figma's simplicity and powerful features have made it a top choice for designers worldwide. So whether you're working on solo or you are in a team, streamlining design workflows and facilitating the creation of impressive user interface and experience. Now here's a step-by-step guide on how to create your account on Figma. So here onto the upper part, you'll see this Get Started for Free button. Simply click onto that one. And then right after, you'll be redirected onto this page wherein it has the option to continue with Google, or you can add in your email, password, and you have the option to agree to join Figma's mailing list. And right after that, to simply click on Create Account. So by clicking Create Account or Continue with Google, you agree to Figma TOS and privacy policy. So you'll have also an option to use single sign-on. And right after clicking on Create an Account, check your email inbox for a verification message from Figma. Then right after, click the link provided to verify your email address. And that's how you would create an account here on Figma. If you're wondering how to log in onto Figma, just go to their website, which is figma.com, or you could just simply search on Figma. Then right after, here onto the top right corner, you'll see the login button in here. Just simply click onto that and you'll be taken to the Figma login page. Here you can enter your email address and password associated with your Figma account, or you could continue with Google. So after entering your credentials, simply click onto this login button in here, or you could also use this single sign on. So if you've entered the correct information, you will be logged into your Figma account and you'll have the access to your project and design works. But if you encounter any issues logging in, make sure you have entered the correct email address and password. So you could also click onto this reset password option if you have forgotten your password to reset it. And that's how you'll log in onto Figma's website. Here's how to start a project from a template here on Figma. So once you've logged in, you'd be redirected to the dashboard already. So as you can see here onto the left side, you have here the different options such as the recent, your team, the drafts, your favorite files, and your teams in here. So for you to be able to get started onto the templates, you'll see a button in here or explore community. So simply just click onto that. And right after, you'd be redirected onto another page wherein it welcomes you to Figma community, wherein you can explore thousands of free and paid templates, plugins, and UI kits to kickstart your next big idea. So if you scroll down here onto a little bit, you could discover what's new and fun in your creativity, and here are the different templates that it offers. These templates and designs are really crucial as they provide a foundation for your projects, saving time and ensuring consistency. Whether you're designing a website, mobile app, or presentation, these templates offer predefined layouts, style, and elements that aligns with the best practices, making your work more efficient and professional. So they are particularly helpful for beginners and busy professionals who wants to kickstart their projects with a well-designed starting point. So actually here onto the upper part, as you've noticed, we have here some all products, all resources, paid plus free, all creators. So these are actually filters. So you could click onto this drop down so that you'd be able to see the different option. So you could just choose Figma over here. And here onto the all resources, you could just choose in files, plugins, or just widgets. And here, so there are two types of templates that we have in here. We have the paid one and the free one. We could just simply click onto the free one so that we don't have to pay. And here is the all creators. Here is the different templates that was generated through those filters that we have in here. And if you've seen something that you like, just simply click onto it. And then right after, you'll see its title, its creator, their ratings, how many people have used it, and you have an option also to save this one. And you could see a quick preview onto what the template look like. And you could just simply click on to open in Figma. Here's how to create a frame on Figma. So You'll just need to have your design ready already in here. So since we have set that one up, we could see here onto the upper part, there are different tools. So this one or this specific button that we have in here, these are actually the frame. So you can see the frame button in here. And the reason why we're adding this is because this serves as the fundamental containers for your content. So this will help you organize and structure your projects effectively. They are essential for maintaining a coherent layout, especially in UI or UX design, where content placement and alignment are critical. So click onto that, or you have also here a shortcut key, which is letter F. So if you click onto that one in here, as you can see, our pointer suddenly turned into a cross tab. So let's try to zoom this one in so that we could add in our frame in here. So let's add in a simple frame here onto the bottom part. After creating the frame, you can actually adjust its size and position and style by selecting it. So just need to simply click onto this one. So it is actually named frame 1, or you could just simply click onto this frame in here and you can adjust it here onto the properties panel on the right hand side. So as you can see, we have here the dimension of 223 and the height of 80. So you could update that one. Let's try it on 90. So as you can see, it has changed to 223 and 90, and you could also rename this frame. So let's just right click onto that, and then right after you'll have the option in here to rename it, or you could use the shortcut key of Ctrl+R. So if you click onto that, we'll have the option to frame. So let's rename it to rectangle frame, and then click on enter, and that's how you create a frame here on Figma. Here's how you can create a shape here on Figma. So here onto the upper part, you can see the different tools again in here. And then as you can see, we have here a rectangle. So these are actually the shape tools. So if you use this drop down menu in here, you'll see the different shapes that they offer. We have here the rectangle, line, arrow, ellipse, polygon, star, or you could place in an image or video as well in here. As you can see, here are its different shortcut keys, so you could make use onto that one. So let's try to add in a shape. So we can add in an ellipse in here. So simply click onto that, and as you can see, the pointer has changed onto cross type. So let's just simply drag it like that. And as you can see, we have successfully created a shape in here, or an ellipse shape. So for us to be able to customize this or add in a color, actually make use here onto the properties panel on the right hand side to customize its shapes, color, border, and other properties. And you could also apply gradients and shadows or other effects. So let's try to change this one out. So as you can see here, we have here the fill. So this is the color of our ellipse as of the moment right now. So if you click on it, you'd be able to see the different colors that it offers. So let's try to change it to green. So as you can see, we have a green in here. Simply click onto that, or you could simply click onto this dropper tool so that you could choose a color onto your design that you could use. So we could have this one yet, this yellow. So let's try to copy that one out, and it will actually automatically add it onto your ellipse. So there are different options in here. So you could also see the different effects that you can add in here. So just simply click onto the plus button. You could add in some shadows or inner shadows in here to make it more nice. So we have here the drop shadow, so background blur, so we have that one also, and the layer blur. And let's just opt in for inner shadow. We have also the option to choose the transparency of your color. So as of the moment, we have it at 100%. So let's try to move this one at 75, and let's see what it will give us. So as you can see, it is more lighter. So we have a lighter ellipse already in here. So this step is actually very fundamental in creating a design, since this enhances the user experience, establish the brand, and it could convey a meaning. So shapes provide structure and hierarchy, helping to organize content, and it could also guide the viewer's eye. And that's how you create shape and color creation here onto Figma. Now here's how you can adjust corners and radius here onto Figma. So we have here added an ellipse in here onto our design. So for you to be able to adjust the corner and radius of this, simply click onto that one. Need to simply head onto this right side corner of the screen. So as you can see, we have here onto the width 150 and here on the height 156. So for you to be able to adjust the radius of this, you'll just need to adjust this one also. You could enter the desired radius value. So let's try to update this one out. So we have here 159. Once we click on to enter, as you can see, it is already 150 and 59. So let's change it onto a higher value. Let's try in 200, and here, let's add in 250, and let's see what it would look like. So as you can see, this is how circle or ellipse would actually look like already. So you could continue to fine tune the corner radius until you achieve the desired look for your shape, or element, or you could round all corners equally. You'll just have to copy the same value that you have on the other side. So let's try that one out. So as you can see, it is already round equally. So you could apply the same corner radius to multiple shapes in here. You'll just need to select the other shapes that you have onto your design. And right after that, it will all look like this. So as you make these changes, Figma will automatically save your progress. So this corner radius adjustment may seem like a small detail, but they actually significantly impact the overall design aesthetics. So with Figma's easy to use corner radius controls, you can enhance the visual appeal of your design and create user interfaces that are not only functional but also visually engaging. So that's how you adjust the corner and radius of your shape. Here's how to create a circle here on Figma like this shape that we have in here. So this is actually an ellipse shape. So we just adjusted the values that we have in here. So we make it the same so that it would be equally rounded. But we have another thing also that we could do to create a circle. So here onto the upper part, you'll just need to head onto the shapes that we have in here or the shape tools. So if you click onto the drop down button, you have here the different tools that it offers. So we'll just need to simply click onto ellipse, or you have also in here the shortcut key of O to click onto this ellipse button that we have in here. And as you can see, our mouse pointer changed onto a cross type. So what you'll need to do in here to create a perfect rounded circle is to hold in the shift key of your keyboard and then drag in the circle. And as you can see, it looks like a perfect circle already. So right after doing that, you can change the color of that circle here onto right side. So let's try to change it onto the same color of this one. So let's use this drop tool in here, choose this one out, and let's change the transparency to 50%. So as you can see, we have here the circle in here. Now here's how to use an icon here onto Figma. Icons are actually essential visual elements in design since it serves as a concise representation of ideas, actions, or objects. So they play a vital role in user interfaces, enhancing user experience and understanding. So this can simplify complex concepts, guide users through their interfaces, and add visual appeal. So for you to be able to add in an icon onto your design, what you'll need to do is just search onto the website of Figma icons. So we'll just need to type in there Figma icons. Searching it like that, you could actually see some icons that are free from the Figma website. So just need to simply click onto that one and then you'll be redirected onto this kinds of page like this. So it is like a file which has free icon packs. This has a lot of icons that it offers. So you could just simply click on to open in Figma in here to open this file out. See, we have here already the different icons that it offers. So we'll just need to zoom this one in so that it would be really visible to us. So we could see some stars, some hearts in here. So let's move in here onto the other side. I have here the shop. So we could actually have this one onto our design. So what you'll need to do if you have already chosen a design, you'll just need to simply right click onto that one and then click onto copy, or you could just use the shortcut key of Control+C. So right after you've copied that, let's head back onto our design that we made earlier, and then let's just paste that one in here. So simply click onto Control+V, or you could right click and click onto paste, and then let's resize this. As you can see, we have successfully copied the icon of this home. So we could edit this one in here. So let's try to resize this one out first. Then right after resizing, let's add in some more. Let's go back to the site in here. And as you can see, add in this notification or this bell icon that we've seen in here. So let's copy that one out. So let's click onto it, copy, and then let's paste it on our design in here. You have here the bell design. So let's just resize that one out. Let's put this one in here. So these icons actually provides a universal language in design, aiding in effective communication and creating a consistent and visually appealing user experience. So that's how you add in an icon or use an icon here on Figma. Let's learn how to paste images on Figma. So as you can see, we have our design already in here. So let's try to add in an image. So for you to be able to do that, here onto the upper part or onto the main menu, there is a drop down button. You'll just need to simply click onto it and you'd be able to see the different options that you could do. So for you to be able to add in an image, you'll just need to click onto this file in here. And as you can see, we have your place image button. So just simply click onto that one. So as you can see, it opened up photos that we have, or you could just simply browse down in here to your folder so that you'd be able to see where you have put in your picture or image. And once you have chosen, just simply click onto that and click on to open. So as you can see, we have the photo already in here. So we'll have an option onto where we should put it. So we could put it here near the point, or you could just simply drag in the photo. So once you have chosen, just simply click onto that and let's drag it in here to copy the photo and then paste it in here. So as you can see, we have the photo already added in here. You could have this one resized out as well. So this pasting images into your Figma projects, this actually allows you to harness the power of visuals to communicate effectively and create compelling designs. So whether it's adding product images to an e-commerce website or incorporating icons into a mobile app, interfaces images are indispensable tools for design that Figma makes easy to integrate. So that's how you add it, photos or images onto your Figma design. Now let's learn how to use text on Figma. Text in Figma is actually straightforward and it allows you to add and style text elements within your design. So here's how you'll need to do it. So here onto the upper part, you see this letter T in here or the text tool. So you'll need to click onto that. And right after, as you have noticed, the mouse pointer change onto cross type. So we'll just need to simply click onto the part where you want to add in the text. So we could add in here pet shop. So as you can see, we have successfully added a pet shop in here. Right after, you'll actually have the option to move this one. So we could put it in here beside the home button, and you could actually change in the font for that. So let's click onto this and let's choose another font that we could use for our pet shop. So we could use this one out. So it change. So let's look for another one more like a bigger font like this one. It actually shows like this. You'll have also different options in here like the alignment of your text. You could have it on the center or onto the left side or right side. You could change in the line height. So we could also change the font size in here. So we'll just need to simply click onto the font size. So let's add in 64. So you could also change the color. So let's try to change it to yellow. So let's match it or this yellow. That's how you add in a text here onto Figma. Now, another fundamental aspect that we have here in designing user interfaces is button UI in Figma. So let's try to do that one. Choose in here something that you've grown or added onto your design. So as you can see, we could use this one as our button. So let's resize this one out to a smaller one. So we could move this as well here near the dog. So once you have successfully added in here, you could choose again the background color of that button. So let's make this one more clearer. So let's add in the transparency up until to 80. As you can see, it is more visible right now. So for this one to be button, let's add in some text also in here to indicate that this is a button. So let's write it in here, tap. So let's change the font as well. Click onto that and change the font in here. Right after, let's also move this so that it will align to the button, and let's change the font size as well up until 50 or 45. So it is smaller right now. Then let's move it onto the middle of the button, as you can see. So what we'll need to do in here right after is to group this here onto the right side. So since the circle name or the button name is group, so we have that one already. So we have tap inside it. So we'll also add in the ellipse in here. Okay, so it is actually grouped already as one. So let's move in here so that the top would be visible. So that's how you group in the elements. So that there won't be any confusion, let's rename our group in here. So we'll just need to simply click this group, then click on to rename in here, and then let's change it to group to tab group. We would know which one is this. So right after that, you could actually click onto this prototype so that it will show any interaction. So on click, you could add it in here, navigate to back or set a variable, conditional scroll to open a link, open an overlay. So let's try this, open this link in here. So let's add in a link. So if you click onto that button, you'd be redirected onto the search bar. So let's try that one. Let's paste it in here and right after like that. So let's click on present in here to view the website that we've made if the button is actually working. Here is the overview onto the website or design that we've made. So we'll just need to simply click onto this tab. And as you can see, we are redirected onto the search bar. So the button that we've made is actually working. By following those steps, you can design button UI elements in Figma for your user interface project. So remember to customize the button's appearance, text, and interaction to match your design requirements because buttons are really essential for user interaction and navigation in digital interfaces. And there you have it. You've successfully learned how to design apps and website on Figma. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, just comment it down below. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on our next video.